Hi everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Kinetic Bracelet. This was designed by me over a week ago. I posted it on Instagram and a lot of you guys liked it and asked for a tutorial, so here I am doing one today. So if you do see these bands changing colors in the center, these pinkish white ones, they are solar bands, so don't get, I guess, weirded out if they do change color. But this is what the signature side looks like. And this is the side that you loop, and then this is the side that you place, and you can't really see those white bands as much over here. But I think both sides are really nice, and you only really need 3 colors unless you want to do a bunch of other colors. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and get right into this. I'm not going to bring up my Instagram on my phone just because I have my YouTube, I guess, and a lot of people who know me on YouTube know me on Instagram. So anyway, I will have that in the description box below. So you're going to need 5 pin bars. If you want a full wrap, you're going to need 10. You're going to want to have them aligned like this, and then start with your arrows pointing away from you. You're also going to want a hook and a C-clip and some bands. So we're going to go ahead and get started. For the border here, which is the neon green medieval, and then for these bands in the center, I'm going to be using the jolly green. So starting from the center, you're just going to go across the outside here. Then you're going to go up into the outside, and up into the outside here. And then you're going to go straight forward, and just continue doing this all the way down until you reach the second to last peg on your loom. I also think that dual layer bands work really well in this bracelet. They don't get very twisted. I haven't tried it for the center, which is the these moon bands, I guess. I haven't tried it for that, but I probably will at some point, so we'll just see how that turns out. Now, I don't know if it's glitchy for you, but my lighting is being, 1, really glitchy and kind of dark, and 2, it's like my camera's frames, I guess, aren't really moving that fast either. Like I said, I don't know if it'll show up on video, but when I'm watching it here live, it's kind of bad. So anyway, to end, you're going to go up and into the center here, just like so. The second to the last peg, you're going to go up and then across the center. Then once you have that, you're going to go ahead and come back to the beginning of your loom. Next thing we're going to do is place the black Persian bands that are right here, and I'm going to be using glitter white for that. So starting on the first peg here, you're going to go just simply up into the center, and then continue doing that. If I can pick up my bands, go up into the center, just like so. Oops, all the way down until you reach the end of your loom. Oops. And it's the same thing on the other side as well. So again, just going up and into the center here, just mirror what you did on the left side. These silicone bands do get kind of stuck together, so kind of have to unstick them. Okay, so once you reach the end of your loom, you're going to stop here. You're not going to want to overlap the border, but once you have finished that, go ahead and come back to the beginning of your loom. Next thing we're going to be doing is placing the center neon green medieval bands here. So I'm still using the jolly green. So you're going to start on the second peg and go up into the center, and then the fourth peg, oops, and go up into the center. And then you're going to start from where your glitter white band is and go up into the center. And same thing on the other side, so you're just kind of creating arrow shapes here all the way down your loom. So go ahead and do that, and then I will show you what comes next. If you want, you can do one side first. I'm just going to be alternating as I go down the loom. Okay, so once you have finished placing all of those bands, you're going to end right up here at the top and then come back to the beginning of your loom. We have one last step to place, which is going to be all of these pink bands here in the center, and then they're kind of white on this side. They haven't changed color in the sun yet, but I'm going to be using fuchsia for that, so just regular opaque bands. To start, you're going to want to start on the second and fourth pegs here, and you're going to go straight forward, and then you're going to take 2 more bands and go down into the center. So you're going to create kind of an M shape here, and then you're going to do that again, so going straight forward on the left and on the right. And then you're going to go down into the center or out from the center to finish that M shape. And again, go straight forward and down into the center, straight forward, down into the center. So that is your process all the way down till you reach the end of your loom. I'm going to do that, and then we can go ahead and start looping. So the placement steps for this bracelet aren't too difficult. It's actually a pretty easy bracelet. Just looks pretty cool, I think. Okay, and then on your last section here, we're going to do the same exact thing. Let's create that M shape there. And then once you have finished, go ahead and put all of your bands off to the side, and then grab a border band for your cap band. I'm just going to cap it right here and place it on the center. Then you're going to turn your loom around so that the arrows are pointing towards you. And you're going to get your hook, and we can go ahead and start looping. So first thing we want to do is go underneath of the cap band here and grab the jolly green band that's on the top. I'm going to pull that out to itself and do the same thing on the other side. Pull that one out to itself. You're going to untwist my bands here, and then you're going to pull each of these border bands out to themselves as well. Okay, I'm just trying to untwist these bands while they're on the loom here. So once you have gotten that, what you're going to do now is go underneath of this side band here. You're going to grab the top band, which is going to look like it goes into the center. It is the band that goes into the center, but instead of pulling it to the center, we're actually going to just pull it straight forward. So just like that. Again, same thing on this side. This band that goes into the center should be your top band, and you're going to grab it and just pull it straight forward. Then you're going to grab the other fuchsia band, which actually does go straight forward, and you're going to pull that over here to the outside. Same thing over here. Go ahead and pull this band over to the outside. And then we're going to repeat this process. So going into the center, there should be 2 loops there. You're going to grab your first jolly green band and pull that one out to itself. And I'm going to try and untwist these bands here. And then take this band that goes into the center and just pull it straight forward. Take this band that actually does go straight forward and pull it out to where this glitter white band is over here. Again, straight forward and over to the side. I'll show you one more time here. Taking your jolly green bands, your centered bands, and pull them simply out to themselves, and then pull this band straight forward, this band straight forward, this band out to the side, and out to the side. So you're going to go ahead and repeat this process all the way down till you reach the end of the loom. I'm going to do the same without instructions. If you need, you can rewind the video and replay those instructions, but we do have a couple more steps after this, so you can go ahead and follow along, and I will show you how to do the next couple steps. I'm going to go ahead and move this forward a little bit so you can see the end of my loom. So once you have finished looping all of the center bands, it should look something like this, and then you're going to want to push down these fuchsia bands that are on the outside, because we have a couple more steps to do before we finish. So we're going to be looping these glitter white bands and the border green bands kind of simultaneously. So first thing we're going to do is grab this green band and pull it out to itself, this green band and pull it out to itself. Then you're going to pull this band straight forward, and this band straight forward, untwist the band, and then you're going to pull this glitter white on top of this border band here. So once you've pulled this band forward, you can go ahead and grab the glitter white band, pull that out to itself, and try not to get it twisted. And then you're going to go all the way to the bottom, pull your border band forward again, and pull your border band forward, and grab your glitter white and pull it out to itself, and pull that one out to itself. So if you've ever made a zippy chain or any kind of border like this, it should be fairly simple. You're looping the border band first, and then you're going to loop this band on top, and then loop the very bottom band. So just like so. And then we're going to do this all the way down till you reach the rest of your loom. Or all the way down the rest of your loom until you reach the end. And then I will show you how to finish it off. Ooh, sorry, I just hit my camera. It's kind of wobbling. Okay, so once you reach the end and you've pulled these bands out onto themselves, you're just going to pull your jolly green band here into the center. And same thing on this side, pulling this band into the center. And then just pull these bands horizontally across into that last middle pin. You can try and untwist them. Then you're going to take an extension band. I am using my border color. Stick my hook through and put both ends of the band on my hook, and then all you have to do is pull it off from here. Just be careful not to lose the bands on your hook or break your bands on the loom. Okay. So once you pull it off of the loom, this is kind of what it's going to look like, and as you can see, some of these border bands are twisted so that the inner part is showing, and some of these inside bands are twisted as well. So I will fix those off camera once I'm done the tutorial. But this is just kind of what the design looks like on both sides. So anyway, that's going to do it for this tutorial. So thank you for watching, and make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. I will have my Instagram name in the description box below if you want to check that out. I always post my original designs there before I post them here on YouTube, so if you want a sneak peek of that, you can go ahead and check that out. Otherwise, that's going to do it for this video, so I hope to see you next time.